it's Sherri from A Quilting Life, and today I'm here to talk about bags, quilted bags to be specific. It's been a while since I did kind of a roundup post. I actually don't think I've done a roundup of bags since 2019, so I decided it was time to share some bags that I have made since then. And I'm going to share with you a bunch of different patterns, why I like them. Some of them are mine, some of them are from other people. And so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm just going to share all the different bags, let you know where you can find the pattern, and some of them, actually at least two of them I'm looking at, are free patterns, and several of them have little tutorials that you can watch. Okay, I'm going to start with this one. This is my project bag. This is my pattern. It's only available now as a PDF, but it was included in one of my books that is out of print now. But when I designed this, I really wanted a project bag with rounded edges, and I wanted a clear vinyl top. And we did do a little tutorial video that you can find on YouTube that is here, and I did use the Soft and Stable and the zipper are both by Annie. And again, this is our Seashore Drive fabric collection from a few years ago, and we'll link that pattern. This is one of the bags from my Simple Zip Bags pattern, and this is a purchase pattern. And there are a few different options. There's patchwork option and strip pieced, and there's actually a little smaller one included in that as well. So this is our Bountiful Blooms fabric on the front, Seashore Drive on the back. And these are great for little sewing notions, makeup, anything like that. Okay, this one is actually a free tutorial. It's a simple project bag. Free tutorial on the blog. You can watch the video and get the little download. Just really simple. This would be a great one for your first project if you've never made a bag before, because you don't have to worry about rounding any corners. The zipper assembly and installation is just so easy and straightforward. There isn't anything to worry about since you just have two straight edges and you bind it like a quilt. So this is a great one. Okay, this one I just finished up recently, and you might have seen it on my Works in Progress video. I made several of these in one afternoon for some friends for Christmas. And this is a by Annie pattern. It's called the Quick Zip Case. I believe there is also a Quick Zip Case 2.0. What I like about it is that everything is finished inside. You bind your rough edges. The zipper encases those, pretty much encases those rough edges. They go together super quickly. I made, 5 or 6 of them in just a couple hours. I did have my fabric already quilted, the Soft and Stable with the lining fabric and the outer fabric. I did have that already quilted when I started, so that really enabled me to make them super quickly. Okay, and this, I believe, was on that 2019 video. I've been making this for quite a while. Another bag that was on the 2019 video, and it might not have been this exact one. I've made several of these, but this is the Sew Together bag. And I've made them for friends also and for myself. And I love this one. I love these little charms that are on here. Someone who took a class from me in Dallas at the Martingale Moda retreat gifted me these, and I've just always loved them. They just match the fabric so perfectly. But this is a separate pattern. It's not my pattern, but I can link to it. And I did change one thing from the pattern. I used a double slide zipper so that I can open it from both sides. And I used Soft and Stable. And it's just great. You have 3 individual zipper pouches in here. And then you have the room in between the pouches. It's sort of like a Mary Poppins bag. When you take everything out that you store in here, you just are pretty surprised by what fits. Okay. This is a free Moda mini charm pack bag, and we also did a tutorial for this one. I'm looking at one up on my shelf that's in my Seashore Drive collection, but I've made this in lots of different fabric collections, and love this. Free, simple. We did a tutorial So I feel like if you made this one first, you could make this one second, no problem, easily. And I actually have our little Dresden charm on there that you can still get from Fat Quarter Shop. So yeah, this is a great bag, and you can also put a little tab here if you wanted to attach it to a strap or something. Love that about this pattern. Okay, this is my Raspberry Summer Tote. It is an update to an older pattern that we did with our Raspberry Summer collection. And I did change something and that I love, because we put a zipper flap. It's not completely enclosed, but it's enough of an enclosure that it keeps stuff from falling out. So I do really, really love this about this pattern. And this, again, this pattern just came out in August with all these new additions, and really, really love this. You can use a charm pack to cut your hexagons, and I did sew them all together by machine. Just quilted it myself on my machine, the Soft and Stable, and really, really love this one. This is an older pattern. It's actually the Aubrey Tote. This was the original one I made with our Creekside collection. I did update the pattern when our Bountiful Blooms collection came out, but I actually gifted that version. I'm actually getting ready to make a new one of these. I'm super excited because I'm going to put a flap in it like I did with this tote. I'm not going to add that to the pattern, but I'm just going to make one and put it in this bag when I make my new one. So super excited about this. And if you haven't seen that, you might have seen the pictures of it in Bountiful Blooms. Okay, we've got 3 left, and these are actually all pretty recent. This is the Athena Crossbody Bag by Knot and Thread by Kate, and I believe her sister coordinated with her on this project. I made 5 of these in 2023, and Chelsea and I wore them at Quilt Market when we shared our Strawberry Lemonade collection there, and my granddaughters, the 2 oldest ones, each have a bag. Maybe the 3 oldest ones even have a bag. This is a great pattern. It does take a little work. There's a lot of different features on here: a back pocket, a zipper pocket, a zipper, the strap. So this one I would say is a little bit more work, and there's even a mesh pocket inside. Great bag, love this bag. If you want to make a crossbody bag, I would suggest this pattern first. And actually, I never realized the size difference until I got them out today to share. But this is the Minky Kim crossbody, and I actually just made this fall. This is a little bit more simple. You know, you only have the one zipper to put in, and there aren't any interior pockets, but it would be a great gateway bag if you're going to make a crossbody bag. And this is actually our Raspberry Summer mixed with the Moda Moki linen, which Minky had used that on hers, and I thought, oh, that's beautiful. So I actually did get the strap, the leather strap from Minky's shop also, and the zipper from Minky, but this one is a little bit easier and it's a little bit bigger. Okay, last but definitely not least this is also a Minky Kim pattern. This is the Quilter's Big Tote. It is ginormous. I guess, quite a bit bigger than the biggest bag pattern I've designed. And, sometimes you need a bigger bag. So I did do the patchwork on the front with Raspberry Summer. I used a few mini charm packs to make it easier. And I did the back with just a solid fabric. We actually do have a whole video on this bag. I used the wide strapping for the handles, and I did use our Raspberry Summer Dresden cheater print on the inside. And this bag is actually reversible. Minky always has you finish your interior seams with binding, so I could turn it out inside out and have this on the outside. So anyway, just, a great variety of bags. Like I said, I hadn't shown them all together in a roundup for quite some time, and thought you might want to get a whole bunch of ideas at once. Okay, so that's it for today's bag roundup post. If you enjoy bag sewing, I hope that you might have gotten some ideas of maybe some patterns that you haven't seen, and a lot of these we have videos for. You can go back and watch. And if you have never sewn a bag, I hope you might be encouraged to try some of the more simple patterns. There are definitely some very easy patterns here that you could easily make for your first bag. If you enjoyed today's video, please share it with a friend, hit the like button, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Thanks so much for stopping by.